I'm here with Tom Eckert from Dragonfly Innovations. Tom, tell me a little bit about what we've got behind us here.
What we've got behind us is a line of kayaks that we've come up with to really introduce more people into the sport in general. Our game plan is to get people who have looked at the sport from afar and said, God, I'd love to do that, but actually when it gets down to the dollar side of it, they can't afford to. So what we've done is we brought in, by using an unusual process for this particular type of product, allows us to produce a product at a higher rate of speed, at a lower cost, and with that, what we've done is we've taken into account the general public getting into the sport that's not involved in it heavily and is generally afraid of tipping over or being unstable. And what we've done is we've designed kayaks that are inherently stable, very much so that we actually tout these kayaks, and they're tested that way, as difficult to tip over. So our value is in producing a simple, easy to handle, easy to maneuver group of kayaks at a very affordable rate. And our kayaks have been designed by Tim Niemeyer. Tim Niemeyer was the founder and former owner of Ocean Kayak, the largest and best known kayak in the world, sold internationally. Tim designs our kayaks for us, so it uses his wealth of knowledge and background, and we use manufacturing processes, and as we call ourselves Dragonfly Innovation, we use every bit of innovation that we can to give the consumer the highest level of value in accoutrements that are built into the kayak, so they're not paying extra. We make sure we put backrests on them so they're comfortable the first day out. We make sure the kayak paddles easy, stores easy, is easy to handle. And the response from the consumer has been absolutely phenomenal. It's just the average people, if you give them a good product at a great price, they'll beat a path to your door, and that's exactly what's happening with the kayak. So it's allowed us over a 5-year period to grow a very significant line, from our newest kids kayak all the way to our top of the line solo or tandem fishing kayak, which is just getting rave reviews. The weight carrying capacity of our large kayaks is so significant, it's in the 250 kg range, which is a bit like a pickup truck. You could load it down with you and Bubba, whatever you want, and it's going to do the job. This is our top-of-the-line sport fishing model, and we've basically taken a boat that's been designed to be a multi-use kayak. That is, it's designed so that we have a strong rocker hull in it, so it works great in surf, a heavy upsweep bow so it drives through surf well, so that you can take it out through surf and come back comfortably. We've created a balanced position so that there's 3 consecutive seats, and with those seats a person can go out by themselves, sit in the center seat, and have a easily balanced kayak that's very easy to maneuver and still tracks well. At the same time, they can take the same kayak, load it down with the wife and the kids, and take a full family affair out and feel very confident and stable. And the kayak just does a phenomenal job, whether it's rough water, being out in the ocean, or whether it's flat water on a lake. We've designed it so that it'll have add-on capability for a sail, a rudder, so you can pretty much, our approach to the kayaks is, we don't care what your passion is, we've got you covered. Any way you want to do it. The Manta kayak is the same version kayak, but it's been designed so that what we have is the playboat side of it. Brighter colors, so you have high visibility out on a lake or the waterfront. You don't have to worry about somebody crashing into you or somebody getting too close to you. All of the comforts built into it, still the shorter value, but very, very stable kayak, and priced at a price point that makes it for the average person to be able to get out and make it a family affair, which is exactly what we're trying to do. We're promoting that family side of recreation. Our first kayak that we introduced was, easy to say, the everyman's kayak, which was designed so that it had a built-in handle on the side. You could carry it like a suitcase. Carries up to 107 kg in weight capacity. It's lightweight, has a built-in backrest, so when you get out there on that first day, you're going to enjoy it right from the moment out. You're going to get to the end of the day, you're not going to have a backache, you're going to have enjoyed the entire experience. We've designed the kayak so that it has water bottle holders, fishing holders, ditty trays for small items, storage in the back, and the kayak is incredibly stable. The testing that we've done on this kayak here has put us in a position where we can comfortably say it's almost impossible to flip over. And it works really well. The most recent design that we've just come out with is a kids kayak, most especially here in Australia. The general public is looking for a way to get their kids away from their video games and moving their hands and their bodies, not just their fingers. So we designed a brand new kayak, again designed by Tim Niemeyer. This kayak works well for young adults, and that happened to be a bonus, but we designed it specifically for kids. Soft contours, molded in handles, a patent pending bottom with a unique fin assembly that also happens to make this kayak surf very well for kids. I think a lot of kids will be driven away from boogie boards and skim boards, start getting into using this type of kayak as a surf ski. As a key safety value to the kayak, we wanted to make sure, should a kid ever fall off the kayak, even though it is inherently stable and difficult to fall out of, we wanted to make sure that the parent felt very, very safe about the kayak and knew that the kid would easily be able to get back on. To that end, we created a 45-degree transom slope and a very soft contour swim-up step that will allow a child, even with very minimal upper body strength, to pull themselves up on the back and paddle back their way to shore. And for most kids, they can easily pull themselves completely back into the kayak, rewrite themselves, and they're on their way. So we've created a bit of a family fare in look, in style, and in use for the kayak. So we're really genuinely trying to make sure that we get the individual and the entire family out into the kayaks to enjoy themselves at a very, very reasonable price. As we say, that's our motto, it's your life, get out and enjoy it.